All right, I want to shoot it from the hip, straight from the hip. Um, I watched a live podcast tonight, and this is gonna be hard to get it. It's gonna be harder to do it if I ever do it in the future with them. But um, at full blown at full blown country, um, just did like an amazing job tonight on a you call it a podcast, a live, what have you. Um, Man, I was just like I was so impressed by the professionalism of the not only the hosts but by the guests. The guests, I don't even know the proper term, say guest of honor, but the person they were interviewing. It was very very emotional. What There was a lot of stuff. Like it got very deep, and it just kind of reminded me of like I've always told people, I kid you not, I'm not doing this for like this video or any like special attention or any of that BS. But I've always told people I've grown up cursed, and I don't need other people to confirm it or like, oh no, I'm like, yeah, I got the one figure salute for you because I know what I've grown up in. And um, I guess I I'm trying to get the courage to do something with full blown country. I kind of need it to be like semi structured. I can tell you there was no sexual abuse, but there was definitely like physical and mental abuse, and like in my childhood, and a lot of other things that it really could scar somebody. Um, like I've always told people, like I grew up, I was, it took me, I had a tough upbringing. Trust me, when you hear part of, if I ever divulge this story, to FBC or whoever the interviewer is, but it was definitely like a very, very tough childhood. I tell you, I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but it kind of did make me tougher in a lot of ways. But there was like so much like effing mental abuse, physical abuse, no sexual abuse. I could say that, but there was a lot of just a lot of issues. Uh, my father was very, very uh, disturbed person, I guess you could say. Um, then I found out some things later in life that he may have committed some horrific things that may have been somewhat mentioned tonight. Thank God. It was so funny, like when you watch what's that thing that a lot of uh, videos about crime and stuff. They always talk about a thing called recidivism. I think if I pronounce that correctly, it's like you're basically repeating the pattern. If I remember correctly, hopefully I don't sound like an idiot here. I think that's the term, recidivism. You kind of repeat the pattern, and it was so funny at a very very young age. I remember I was like, man, probably like 6. Remember seeing some of the stuff my father did to my mother, and just I don't know why. I was like, I was I it was so weird. I never forget. I was like, I always etched that into my memory banks that I'm like, I'm never going to be like him. I am never going to be like him. And it was just crazy because like most kids only know what they are a product of, and I knew that like man I don't know, it was so weird because like I never considered myself like a smart kid, but I considered myself like a street smart kid, if that makes any sense. And I always knew that like, hey, man, something's wrong with this cat. Like I never said it like that, but like it's kind of like how I think about it now. And um, I always knew like there was something wrong with him. It was like, um, I mean, there's so much more I want to tell and can tell. Um, Certain things may like trigger me, like could draw tears. And once that happens, I just kind of know that like it might be hard for me to recover in a conversation or in a live podcast. But uh, at full blown country, excuse me, uh, I'm up for the challenge. Let's do some preliminary talks if you want. If mine's not going to be as uh, I guess disturbing, or I don't know. Please don't be upset by any words I'm trying to substitute here, or whatever. But I uh, what we watched tonight was definitely very disturbing. Mine's going to be like more of a multitude of years, if not definitely not like a sexual abuse or anything like that, but it was like a lot of physical and mental abuse and just kind of like some ugly stuff. When you grow up with this dysfunction, like my whole family's been dysfunctional the whole life. But all right, anyway, so I've kind of rambled too long, too far. Um, but full blown country, if you want to reach out to me, and I don't know, I might get the nuggets to do something with you guys. I don't know. Um, I guarantee it's not going to top what was just done tonight, but it's not about topping, or like, beating somebody out or whatever. But I'm going to tell you, like G Money's got some issues, and I got no problem. I'm 60 years old. I might be dead in a year or less. Who knows? But I'm trying to work through some things. So let's talk about it. Let's call it G Money. Get some stuff off his chest. Thank you. Peace out. Stay out of trouble.